Today we have a guest who empower others. Is the founder and president of the Puerto Rican Festival in Wisconsin, a community leader who has dedicated his life to empowering businesses and people. What's going on, Yussef Morales?
Hey, what's going on, Joey? How you doing today, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you for being here. How was your childhood growing up?
I was born in Carolina, Puerto Rico. Um, my childhood was good, man. I lived a normal childhood before these social media times. In Carolina, with my mom and my dad, my whole family's still out there. I went to school out there, elementary school. Then I got up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin when I was about 9 years old. I was the Puerto Rican kid going to all black schools. I didn't know any Spanish, any English at all. I only knew Spanish. So I was going to school on the north side of Milwaukee. Living on the south side. My mom and my dad, pretty much my dad was working 3 jobs, factory jobs, working at Pizza Hut. My mom was working at factories. Your typical, a typical story of immigrants, if you want, non-immigrants, immigrants. But yeah, we we're the first one of the first families here besides my aunt. I went to high school here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I was a wrestler at Custer High School. I had a good childhood, man. I had my brother. I had typical issues coming in, didn't know any English and stuff like that. Mom and my dad divorced early, but amazing people still. Um, I had a good childhood, man. Besides, after when I was in high school, it got a little bit rough, but wrestling always kept me from going
Hmm.
overboard. So wrestling was like that's why I pushed wrestling a lot, bro. Because wrestling it like kept me going straight. I ended up going to UW Whitewater for about a year and a half. I was wrestling, so they ended up giving me a chance up there with the wrestling team. But yeah, man, I had a good childhood, bro. I can't complain. Typical. I got into some trouble. I was in the streets a little bit when I was younger, but typical things, bro. When you get here in Puerto Rico, a lot of people don't understand when you get from Puerto Rico. Even the hood of Milwaukee doesn't seem hood when you coming from the island. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? So your parents don't know anything. You just a normal 16th and Beecher or whatever street is a normal street. So to us, it was normal. So I had a good childhood, bro. I can't. My mom and dad stood around. Um, yeah, man. Besides that, wrestler, bro. I was
Hmm.
a hardcore wrestler. That's what made me the aggressive person that I am now. I was a wrestler most of the
Hmm.
time in high school, wrestling tournaments every weekend. I wasn't really into like females or nothing like that until I was older, bro. I was a big wrestling head and yeah, man, and then stay busy, bro. Stay busy. Had a good childhood.
Can you share with us the inspiration behind starting the Puerto Rican Festival in Wisconsin? What motivated you to create such an impactful event?
So I was doing a lot of shows, man. I was doing shows at the Rave Reggaetoneros. I was a big reggaetonero fan, bro. I've been a Vico C fan since I was a kid, a General fan. My uncle played with Vico C, man. He used to take me to the concerts when I lived in Ireland.
Hmm.
So I'm a big reggaeton, bro, big boy fan, the original reggaetoneros, bro. So I was working at a
Hmm.
radio station for a bit and I was trying to bring reggaeton out here, but the radio station was Mexican. So obviously, they said this is not part of our thing. From the
Hmm.
radio station, I ended up getting, I was going job to job for a bit, but I noticed that Puerto Rican Festival was not around. It had been in here in the 90s, but they had a lot of issues. So they had to stop doing it. I had reached out to a lot of the older people, bro, that were doing it before. Nobody wanted to do it. But my biggest motivation, bro, was just, not seeing the culture. I was working at a Mexican radio station. And I seen the culture that they had, how they were spreading the culture. And the Mexicans,
Hmm.
bro, they were doing an amazing job. They had, they got the radio stations, they got Mexican Fiesta. They had, they have
Hmm.
just things every weekend. And I wanted to have that for Puerto Ricans, bro. I wanted to start our own thing again. I got tired of people just saying, oh, they're going to fight. They're going to kill each other if you have a festival. You can't have Puerto Rican get-togethers. You can't have Puerto Rican this and that. So my main motivation was bringing it to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, bro. A kind of a white known state, and just bringing it here, bro, so we can have something every year and we can celebrate. And I just started researching more, bro. It was a point in my life where I was doing a lot of learning. Like I was telling you before we started, I got into The Secret, learning a lot about self help. I started learning a lot about culture, and I just was like, no, we need something here. We need something to keep the Puerto Rican culture alive here, especially now with how things are going in Puerto Rico. That people are buying out the island. A lot of those areas in Puerto Rico that were once public areas
Right.
are now private areas. So when I
Mm-hmm.
started all this things just going through my brain, I was like, no, we need to have our thing. We need to stand strong. And I always felt like, all right, if we keep a Puerto Rican fire, and everywhere all over pretty much the country, then we can keep the island still a Puerto Rican island, not just a vacationing hub for the rest of the world. So yeah, bro, my thing was just pushing the flag and pushing the culture, man,
Mm-hmm.
especially here in Wisconsin.
As an e-commerce store owner, what challenges have you faced and overcome in building and growing your online business? What advice can you give to aspiring entrepreneurs looking to start an e-commerce venture?
So e-commerce was a thing I got into, man, a while back. My first brand, I always kind of dabbled in e-commerce. I was doing a lot of drop shipping stores. So I got into like
Mm-hmm.
solar panel drop shipping, baby store drop shipping, anything you could think of that was hot, dog products. I was always into that. And drop shipping was cool, but I was like, man, I want to get my own thing. So I started with Ballhead Mafia. It was one of my first brands. I came up with a couple after that. But Ballhead Mafia, after I shaved my head, bro, I went bald, and a lot of people were talking crap, and I came up with this Ballhead Mafia slogan thing, and not just that, e-commerce. I'm looking for freedom always. We're always looking for freedom, ways to just be able to live and not have to go to a job and punch in every day, and just be able to go on your computer. And yeah, with e-commerce, bro, I did it for a while. I'm still in it right now. I have a few investments. I think I'm a genius on it, bro, because I've done so many mistakes. I've made so many mistakes with
Mm-hmm.
it, and I've learned so much. But it's truly the way of being able to get that freedom, bro. People should really think about
Yeah.
e-commerce.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than when you get I like you were saying, bro, the third shift stuff. I work third shift. There's nothing better than waking
Mm-hmm.
up, bro, and doing whatever the hell you want. Especially with
Yeah.
e-commerce, bro.
Yeah. I
Everyone,
agree.
people are doing it everywhere, bro. People are doing it everywhere. People
Right.
are buying stuff every single day, and I always look at people that have these 3 or 4 jobs, and I'm like, damn, bro.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody out there just working on that website that's doing
Mm-hmm.
less, and they got their kids in their
Mm-hmm.
lap while they're doing
Mm-hmm.
this. And e-commerce the way, bro. It's just my advice would always say, man, stop trying to come up with your own stuff, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
stop trying to come up with your own stuff. This is 2023. It's very, very hard for new brands to like really blow up, bro, because the world is so loud.
Yeah.
The world is
Mm-hmm.
extremely loud. So your brand, you have to have a lot of money to put in advertising. People go on these YouTube videos and
Mm-hmm.
they'll watch
Mm-hmm.
it and they'll say, oh, now I'm gonna just do this real quick and I'm gonna do this YouTube video. I'm gonna follow it and my stuff is gonna blow up. But they forget like that YouTube video, the guy probably invested
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 into advertising before he started. Yeah, it took him a year, but the man has $100,000 into advertising, or he's got
Mm-hmm.
$500 a week into Facebook ads. That's the part that they're not
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
So with me, man, if you're getting into e-commerce, make sure you do this. If you have money put away, or do something that, or do this as something on the side, bro, because it takes a while. The e-commerce, and don't try to invent anything yourself. Look into drop shipping, or even find a product that's already selling. That they're always looking for. They're always a company will always give you commission
Mm-hmm.
if you sell their products. So I would always say just look for products already selling. But I would completely tell people to go into e-commerce, bro. Anything that's online right now, um, get away from that 9 to 5 stuff, bro. That's what I always tell people, man. But yeah, man, I love the e-commerce
Mm-hmm.
world. I did a lot of conventions that I traveled on learning how to sell online. And just use a lot of AI, bro. There's a lot of AI. You could literally, I did it the other day, bro. If you go to Solar Spark Club right now, it's on Facebook, or Solar Spark Club Instagram. I did it last week just to mess with it. I was like, oh, let me try to do this again. And I made a solar store. I connected it to some other online. I went through Shopify. I made a store. I connected to a couple of different drop shipping places. I went on Facebook. I made a Facebook page
Mm-hmm.
called Solar Spark Club. I used a couple of nice ads, bro, that I designed on Canva. A couple of them were already designed through the affiliate program. I went on
Mm-hmm.
Facebook. I literally did this, bro. It was one day. There was like 80 likes on one of the pictures. I posted it on Facebook, and
Mm-hmm.
I made the Facebook post. I put so the ads would focus on Arizona, South Dakota,
Mm-hmm.
Vegas, places where people would use solar all the time, where the sun is beaming.
Right.
So I boosted, bro. We ended up getting a couple of sales, and we did 80 likes the first time on the page. And this was in one day,
Mm.
bro. And there was people. And then when I looked at who was actually tapping onto it, it was people on the down south. So it worked, bro. It was proven
Mm-hmm.
work. So I thought about it. I'm like, hey, imagine if I put $300 into ads right now. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, bro, it works, man. It's just you just gotta have the time, bro. It's just a lot of time.
As someone who has played a pivotal role in helping many businesses, restaurants, nightclubs, and retail stores open and thrive, how did effective marketing and branding contribute to their long-term success?
It's everything, bro. And marketing is everything, especially in 2023, bro. If you're not the loudest guy out here, you're not gonna win, man. You can have the most delicious food, bro, and it doesn't matter if the restaurant next to you's got the best marketing. If they're let's say, for example, Facebook, they're replying back to people on Facebook when someone writes or asks a question, they're responding faster.
Hmm.
They're gonna have a better, they're gonna have more sales, they're gonna have more people coming in through the door. Um, and even like, for example, like event marketing, which a lot of people don't think about it when they think about the Puerto Rican festival and things like the barber competition and events like that. Those are considered event marketing. Those are a way to grow your business. A lot of people don't think about it. I kind of sometimes school them when they try to tell me if they could have a free space, and I'm like, man, you're gonna see more people than you've seen all year in one day. Literally, you're gonna see
Hmm.
over. You've probably seen 1,000 people this month. You're gonna see over 3,000 in one day. So just getting you, I think that type of marketing is huge for these businesses. There's a lot of restaurants out here that have done really good from joining events and marketing, bro. Using your Facebook the right way, and then there's also businesses that have destroyed their businesses because of using the social media the wrong way. So it's
Hmm.
strategic marketing, bro, is the way to grow a business that has nothing. It's like we were talking about, bro. It's that fake it until you make it thing with the businesses too. People forget that a business has to have a persona, bro. If you don't have a persona for your business is not going to thrive, because right now in 2023, it's all about personalities, bro, and personal relationships. Even with restaurants, people don't
Hmm.
think so, but
Hmm.
that connection that you
Right.
have with that restaurant starts off with everyone scrolling all day long, all day. And if you go on there and you read that Applebee's is amazing all day, Applebee's amazing all day, and Applebee's gonna have again a lot of people. So it's especially and locally, bro. A lot of people, I tell people locally, especially,
Hmm.
use your Facebook page, bro. Like, why is your Facebook page has 3 likes to your product? I was reaching out to a few HVAC companies recently, and I literally typed on my Facebook, I need an HVAC guy. My friend needs them. My friend didn't need no HVAC guy. I just wanted to get a whole list of HVAC guys. And they gave me a whole HVAC list on my Facebook. And I went one by one, seeing their Facebook page. And it was nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm like, damn, 3 likes, 2 likes, damn. So I went on there and I messaged them. I said, hey, man, let me help you. Listen, a couple of guys said I didn't have money. I said, that's fine. How about you just pay me every lead? Right? You're an HVAC guy. So your contracts are about $300, $400 every time you go to someone's house, probably more. Give me a percentage of that or pay me $100 a lead. And let me manage your social media. And I'll design some stuff on Canva. It'll take me a couple seconds, or I'll research, and then I'll automate everything for the week. On Sunday, I'll put 3 posts a day until Friday, and then give me $50 budget to spend on your ads, maybe $10 a day to just get a little bit, and we're gonna get your shit rocking, bro. So that those are some of the things that people don't think about, bro. That locally, man, Facebook is, people don't use it. Facebook ads are life changing, bro. They go, you someone's using the toilet, and they're using a toilet, bro, and they're scrolling. Oh, yeah, look at it. Let's go get donuts at Mary's Donut Shop. You know what I mean? It's not, it's very important, bro. So, and marketing is number one for business, especially now. The world's too loud for you to sit down and wait for people to come in.
There are so many people who complain about everything, complain about not having a good job, or complaining about being broke all the time, or complaining about living paycheck to paycheck, but they don't want to make the effort to go and sacrifice. They don't want to go out there and have those sleepless nights. They don't want to sweat blood and tears and sacrifice, to try to make something happen, starting a business, just because they have the fear of failing, of not working. But I can tell that you're a go-getter, you entrepreneur, business owner. You help people. You can just tell that you're a person that get no sleep, because all you want to do is help your people, help the community move forward and grow, be successful. And a lot of people don't understand that for you to be successful, you have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice something. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't get that.
Yeah, bro. It's And then that's where that's like I told my son, I'm like, you do what you do who you want to become. If you want to become a regular dude, and you do regular guy stuff. If you want to be
Mm-hmm.
if you want to make things happen, then you make things happen,
Mm-hmm.
son. I
Mm-hmm.
talk to my
Mm-hmm.
son like my son's 16, 17 years old, bro. It's hard for men, bro. It's not easy for men out here, and not to
Mm-hmm.
discriminate against women, and because my woman is one of the biggest reasons why I be able to do anything I do, but it's hard for men, bro. Like I
Yeah.
tell my son, you can't meet no son. You ain't gonna meet no pretty girl, and you gonna get saved. You're gonna be a housewife and all that, my brother. What are you gonna do? You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You're gonna get up in the morning, get things done, or you're gonna go do a regular
Mm-hmm.
bit, or like my favorite line, bro, is you gonna play or you gonna watch them play. And like I tell my
Mm-hmm.
son, we don't watch nobody
It's
play, my
true.
brother. We get
It's
up and we
true.
play. Yeah, we don't what you want to watch,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
these cats over there are watching me do my thing. I'm not watching
Mm-hmm.
nobody. I'm moving with the movers, because the movers are gonna move. The watchers are gonna sit down.
Mm-hmm.
So it's and
Mm-hmm.
again, bro, it's one of those things that it's up to whoever's with my way is a little bit more intense. Because I'm a big believer in hard work pays off, because I've seen it, bro. But
Right.
some people just
But you got a
I get
vision. You
yeah,
got
but
a
it's a
vision.
vision.
You can tell you got a vision.
Yeah, no, not knocking those guys that got 9 to 5. That's your thing, that's cool. Sometimes I wonder how it is to be a watching guy. I wouldn't mind, because there's peace in that. You know what I mean? You got 9 to 5, you go pay the bills. You don't have to worry about, you don't do like me and you, that we're up
Mm-hmm.
trying to get it, and we got the
Mm-hmm.
kids, but then we got to go back to the hustle and live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's but with me, bro, and the guys that I'm around and my son, we're builders, bro, and that's what we're trying to do. And a lot of people in the Milwaukee community are not like that. They just want to watch. That's why I like to motivate and talk to
Mm-hmm.
people, because
Mm-hmm.
if there was more builders, then we could do more stuff, bro. Because then there's more people holding up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
holding each other up, and we could all build. And like I tell my guys, it's 10 a.m. Why are you still sleeping? Let's go. And you holding me back now. If not, I can't hang out with you, my brother. Because now, we got to get things done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But bro, if you do the research, man, if you do research and you look at all these successful people, men and women, bro, that have done, and did not get money from their families and all this other crap. That's how it goes, bro. You got to go hard, man. You got to. There's no sleeping, bro. You got to, because there's just too much, especially now with AI being around. AI has leveled the playing field for a lot of us, bro. Like, it's now made it
Yeah.
possible for us to do whatever. So now when you get hustlers and they get those tools, now it's now
Mm-hmm.
you really now you sleep. I haven't slept in a while, man. But again, like you said, it's
Mm-hmm.
sacrifice, bro. I'm 37 years old. I'm not doing this forever, bro. By the time I'm 40, I got 2 years to go that I'm gonna put this non-sleep stuff, and then when I'm 40, I'm slowing down, and I'm just gonna run my machines,
Mm-hmm.
bro. But like, it's sacrifice now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I always tell man, haters, you gotta stop hating, man, because you gotta put the work in, man. You gotta just get up before us, man. Like you, bro. While you sleeping at work, most cats are sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then you get up in the morning.
Right. Yeah.
I'm sure you get up
Yeah.
in the morning, you check on the kids, you take them to school, do whatever you gotta do. You take a little nap, and then you gotta get back to it again. And it's like a drowning thing where you just nonstop, but all that slowly builds up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gotta do like
Mm-hmm.
100
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do like 900 episodes of a podcast to then start getting some
Yeah.
traction. Then when you get to
Mm-hmm.
2,000, now you're like, all right, here we go. Now we're rolling. Now in your 4,000, now
Mm-hmm.
is when you're making money, and now you got the YouTube popping. But people
Mm-hmm.
think it's your first 40, your first 50. That's not how it goes, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot, bro. It's a lot of sacrifice for those out there trying to get it, man. They gotta be ready, because it ain't easy.
Tribe Leaders of America sounds like an amazing initiative for youth empowerment. Can you tell me more about programs and camps you organize? How do you help young people discover their potential and become future leaders?
So tribe leaders, bro, is something I had horses before COVID, man. We were taking kids up to the horses, like kids from the hood that had never seen horses. We were taking them up, just for fun, bro. We weren't charging nothing. I just got into horses because God just be putting me in some weird situations. Um,
Blessings, blessings, bro.
Bro, blessings, bro. Blessings. I'm telling you, law of
Yeah,
attraction
yeah,
is real, man. Law of attraction is
yeah.
real. I even told my son, I said, we're gonna get a horse. We're gonna do this. Man, you're crazy. And long story short, when I got the horse, I didn't have a truck. I didn't have a farm. I never even had a horse. I did in Puerto Rico, but not owned it. My uncle did.
Mm-hmm.
But we got the horse. We ended up getting horses, bro. We ended up taking kids up to the land, bro. And I started seeing how these kids with autism, and these kids from the hood, bro, how they would just act, including my own son, bro. It was like a whole different world, and you just out there, and people are breathing air, bro, and then just touching grass, and you just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You're in tune, bro. You're
Different
in tune with
environment.
yeah, bro. You get out the city, man. Some of these kids that never got out, but you just different environment, bro, and it just changes your life, bro. So I started realizing that. So my dream was always to to get a lot of land, bro. That's what I'm working on now. Get a whole bunch of land, build a bunch of container like homes out there to bring all these kids from the hood or in juvenile hall, empty out juvenile hall,
Mm-hmm.
bring them to
Mm-hmm.
my camp, and teach them how to be men, bro. That's in the tribe leader's name is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big guy on the Taino thing, bro. Tainos back in Puerto
Mm.
Rico, and I just feel
Yeah.
like we're all a
Yeah.
part of a tribe, bro. Even now, dressed in regular clothes, we all have a tribe that we're connected to. And if you're not, every human being wants to be in a tribe, bro. Everybody wants to be a part of a group. Everybody wants. So it's Tribe Leaders of America, bro. Yes, right now we've been doing a lot of different programs. We just did a financial literacy program that we're doing. We have a camping mock camping, we're calling it, coming up next month, and kids are going to come out, and we're going to be inside in a dome, but kids are going to come out and camp, and it's just practicing how to camp before summer
That's
comes
what's
so that we
up.
can actually take. Yeah, bro, and these are all kids that are like, these are from everything. These are kids that are in gangs right now. Some of these kids are Kia boys, they're stealing cars. You got kids in shelters. There's a whole world out there that people don't know about, man, that the kids are out here wilding out, bros. That's why our city, that's why it's messed up how it is. Milwaukee's doing horrible right now. A lot of it is child related. So through Tribe Leaders of America, bro, I just want to build a bunch of programs, and I want to get a bunch of guys like me and you, bro, that have actually experienced life, not just sat down
Mm-hmm.
in a college classroom for 10 years and then came out here and
Right.
let me tell you how to
Right.
live now. You know what I mean? They've never had no
Right.
experience.
Right.
I want to get some real
Right.
dudes, bro, to talk to these kids and build programs, bro. Even if it's like, for example, a juvenile program, kids that are going to juvenile hall. I want to be able to go to the courtroom and tell the judge, hey, instead of sending them to a year in jail, 2 years, send them to a camp with
Mm-hmm.
tribe leaders. Let us get them ready. We don't sleep over there. We teach them how to work. We teach them how to wake up early, how to make their bed, how to treat women,
Mm-hmm.
how to do this right thing instead of sending them to juvenile hall. So that's the goal with Tribe Leaders, bro. Our website, tribeleadersofamerica.com. They can check us out there. We have programs like our haircut homie program, bro. If you can't afford haircuts, send us your attendance every month. If you've been going to school, we got barbershops will hook you up with that'll cut your hair. You know what I mean? You can go to school, getting a haircut, and
Mm-hmm.
they work as mentors. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
man, that the Tribe Leaders is my baby thing that I have more passion for besides my businesses and money. Tribe Leaders is not. It's like my way to really get the young kids, man. Because I love kids, bro. Adults, you can't change adults, man. Me and you, we got bad habits. Be real hard to change. But with kids, you can
Mm-hmm.
set them the right way and hopefully do our part to change somewhere. You know what I mean? In the future, bro. So we raised 30 good kids. I always say it like this: we got 30 good kids. That's 30 grown men. Those grown men are each gonna have about three kids each. That's 100 and some men that were changing lives through 20 of them. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So it's a
Mm-hmm.
multiplies, bro.
I think that we need more people like you. We need more
Uh,
people um with the same strong mind and vision that you have. Because a lot of the youth nowadays are definitely wilding out. A lot of the youth nowadays need a mentor. They need a father figure. They need someone who's going to be there, not judge them, but lift them up spiritually,
mm,
mentally, physically. A lot of these kids don't have that. So, for example, like myself, when I was growing up, I was going through a lot at home. So I had to find peace. So me thinking that peace of mind was going to be the streets and the gang. So at that time, that's what I chose. See, a
how
lot
old
of
were you
kids
when you
don't
had a?
have
How old were you when you started going? When
about
you started getting
17,
around? Oh, so yeah.
17.
Was
I
your dad
started
around or
sneaking
no?
around and kicking it. He was, but he started consuming drugs and alcohol, so that just made it crazy at home. Me
Yeah,
being the
yeah, yeah.
oldest, I felt like I had to be the protector. My mother and my siblings, because once you consume drugs and alcohol, it takes over you. I'm in contact with a lot of individuals that are trying to change their life around, and I mentor different gang members that right now that are going through a lot, and it's like going through stuff. They go through stuff too. So
If
they
they
need
beat it,
mentors as well.
if they beat it, bro, if they beat, like, everybody gotta realize, like, a lot of people forget, and I'm not even like a religious dude. I just pray a lot. Like, I pray a lot. I'm a big God believer, but I just
Right.
don't. But people don't realize, bro. Like, the closest homies to God, it's for a reason,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not no religious dude, bro. But I started researching because I always question myself because I was never like, nah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Is when now that I'm a grown man is where you can see when I'm like, man, peace, love, like, yo, this is what we need. Let's move
Right.
together. Let's do this. Like, now I
Right.
get it.
Right.
Like, oh man, this is how the water
Right.
flows, man. We ruined it. But then I would question myself too, because I'm like, man, but I did all this stuff, and I was younger, but I never was in a gang, but I did a lot of dumb stuff, just running around. I grew up on Lincoln Street,
Yeah.
all over the
Yeah.
South Side, been around Cobras, Kings, never joined a gang, thank God, but I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
around all of them, bro. All my guys were into that. Talking about, and then those are the guys that understand because they've been through some
Mm-hmm.
pain, then they come back and bounce up. And
Mm-hmm.
now these cats, you can't tell that these
Mm-hmm.
cats are nothing because the guys that haven't been through anything,
Mm-hmm.
that you could tell them stuff, they'll question it. But y'all cats can't question it because you already been through
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. So a lot of those guys, bro, I
Mm-hmm.
tell them because I got a lot of my guys like that too, bro. They still stuck and they like in our age, bro, in their 30s, where they're trying to like when they figuring it out, like, oh, trying to get
Yeah.
it. Some of them
Yeah.
kind of a little
Yeah.
bit, some of them are kind
Mm-hmm.
of a little bit too late, because not too late, but they've put themselves in such a big hole that it's gonna take a
Yeah.
lot, but they can still
Yeah.
do it. But yeah, man, but
Mm-hmm.
bro, those guys don't understand. Those are the guys that, man, tell them to reach out, tribeleadersofamerica.com, bro. They can fill out a mentor slip. Because the kids, bro, the Kia boys that they roll in the streets, bro, and these kids that are rolling these streets, they don't want to talk to no college guys that learned
Yeah. Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the mentoring thing in college, bro. These kids want to talk to. How you gonna deal with? I had one of my kids the other day, bro. There was a murder on the South Side on 27th Street recently. There was a young guy that got murdered over there, bro. He got shot near the domes. I'm not gonna say his name. A lot of people know who it was, but one of my kids that we mentor, his grandma lives across the street. He ended up seeing the whole thing. The same kid, bro. The grandpa just got murdered. He broke into a garage. The garage owner ran him over, killed him 3 months ago. The same kid, bro.
Mm.
The mom just got into a shootout 2 weeks ago with a lady with his little brother, a 5-year-old in the head.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
so the lady, I got into a shootout with the kid didn't want to take his hoodie off. Long story short, the kid had lice in his head, bro. He's a Kia boy. He breaks into cars for guns. He tells me just like that. I break into cars for guns. That's what I do. Uh, Sending him every counseling you could think of, every counseling, bro. He didn't want to talk to nobody. We found Luis at Project Mosaic. Luis is an old gangbanger from Milwaukee, Puerto Rican dude, built cat, bro, the nicest guy ever, but he's got a long history, bro, on the street. Bro, he's changed his whole kid's life, bro. Like, this kid didn't talk to anybody, bro. This kid he's changed his whole life completely. The kid started talking, the kid ended up getting a job. Bro, just the whole thing. And then they started realizing this, bro. So they've been hiring guys like him now for a while, like ex-felons. And now, bro, the classes
Mm-hmm.
have gone from like a couple of kids to like every kid showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Literally every kid showing up, bro. That's why I tell
That's
these
how it
cats
be.
that
That's how
don't.
it be.
Yeah, bro. That's why a lot of people, that's what I mean, bro. Man, bro, because I've seen, that's why I be nonchalant. I be like, because people don't know, man. Like my guys, when they be telling me, I'm like, bro, get over the pill addiction. All right, get the work. Because like
Mm-hmm.
you can do
Mm-hmm.
some things, bro. So get
Mm-hmm.
this done and then let's go. You know what I mean? It's a lot,
It's
man. It's
it's
a
crazy
lot.
that you it's crazy that you mentioned that, bro, because it's like, listening to what you're saying, it's like we got the same mindset. You know what I mean? I'm like, imagine we get 20 ex-felons, gang members, or ex-gang members who went through a lot, because the best teacher in life is our experiences, our obstacles, our struggles, our hardships that we go through to make us stronger. And we learn and live every day, from our mistakes. Nowadays that need guidance. I mean, they'll definitely make an impact and make a change.
Bro,
Something's gonna
that's
happen. Something's gonna
tribeleadersofamerica.com.
happen.
Go tribeleadersofamerica.com. Register me, bro. You're gonna interview me, bro. Next year. This is our setup year. This is the year that God's like, all right, set this up right, get a little bit of money together so you can put this together, and then next year we're gonna boom, and we're gonna get you the land. I'm gonna get the land, bro, and I'm gonna build it. And every day, bro, I dream, literally every day, I dream of pulling up in a truck to about 10 acres of land, Tribe Leaders of America, real big. And when I get there, there's a bunch of kids driving horses, fixing cars in their mechanic shop, learning how to cook, doing coding in a room. Oh, go to the coders. There's a
Hmm.
coders. There's our gamers over there.
Hmm.
These
Hmm.
are all the loud kids. Look, these are all key boys. Shit, we got like 30 of them. They're all retired. Like 30 of these kids in here. and just bro, and just looking around and being like, oh, and doing drywall in another room. Damn, that kid's gonna be a drywall business owner, bro. And it's not even, a lot of people think like, I don't know, bro. It ain't a dream to me, man. You just gotta put the work in, bro. It's just, that's all it is. So anybody watching this, tribalismamerica.com, man. Anybody that thinks they're in a hole, just and not just that, man. It's not just self healing for the kids. It's not healing for the kids. It's self healing for grown men, adults. When you start just seeing the kids interact, bro, it's gonna make men be even better, man. You're gonna go back home and be better to your wife and your kids. Don't you? It's just I call it a full circle, bro. It's just good for everybody, man. You just gotta get everybody to. It's just hard, bro, because everybody got their own issues too. So we just all got to know how to not.
Yeah.
And it ain't even being selfish. It's just life. But we
Yeah.
got to be more selfless, I guess.
I believe that you're gonna find or bump into somebody that's gonna bless you, bro. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, the motivation and dedication that you have, you can just tell that you're definitely gonna be successful. You have a vision, you're consistent in everything you do, you empower, motivate, build, help businesses. What more can you ask for? You help everybody, especially the community. So I'm sure you're going to bump into someone who's going to bless you with finances to get this started, bro, or
Yeah,
get
man.
it moving, or make it
I hope
expand.
I hope God hears you, man. If not, bro, we just gonna take it one step back. It's because, bro, you gotta look at things, man. A lot of people, they don't look at life like, bro, you can do anything. Like right now, everybody, you be in a hole, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta again, you gotta make sure, you gotta see that time. It's a time thing, bro. It's a time thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even with the podcast and everything, is like a time thing. But I hope God
Mm-hmm.
hears you, bro. Because man, that's my dream, bro. Tribe Leaders of America. Right now, I do work for I work for America Works, bro. So that during the day, I'm with America Works downtown at the Federal Building, working with kids right now too. So I'm the youth director there, youth program director for them there. So I've learned a lot there, and trying to use some of the stuff that I've been learning there to grow this, bro. So we can. My goal is, man,
Mm-hmm.
to call my guys, bro, and be like, hey, man, I got a nonprofit going, bro. Come over here, quit your
Yeah.
job. I'm gonna give you $40 an hour, man. Let's go help kids for a living. You gonna make $120,000 a
Mm-hmm.
year, so you
Mm-hmm.
don't gotta worry about your finances. And we gonna go
Right.
save some kids. And everybody's gonna get paid good. So
Mm-hmm.
that's hopefully you interview me in another year or two, bro, and that's where I'm at, man, with the tribe leader stuff. Things are leveling out, bro. People have no idea, man, how the tools that you can use to get out there. And that's why people would be like, man, you want the business, and I'm like, bro, just go and get an LLC online for $137. If you don't have the money, just save it for a week, and then get your EIN for free online. You know what I mean? And then start a social media, and then just start hitting up clients, like with the marketing agency that I've been working on right now. A lot of people are like, bro, you just went from trucking. How are you going to go from trucking? I'm like, well, first of all, I've been in advertising most of my life, and marketing has been like my thing. That's how I've been able to grow the festival, by using strategic flyers, you know what I mean? And in
Mm-hmm.
colors. And not just that. And I could just go on Facebook and message businesses that have horrible
Mm-hmm.
websites, and be like, hey, let me help you. So, well, that's the, people are like us, bro. It's just, they just got to be able to do it, bro. It's just doing it.
As the youth program director of American Works of Wisconsin, what strategies and initiatives have you implemented to support and guide young individuals towards success? How do you help them navigate challenges and achieve their goals?
Well, we have a lot of tools and a lot of programs right now. The one that I'm focused on right now, there's two that I'm focused on right now. One is our financial literacy page, and there's a lot of these kids we're working with are juniors and seniors, and they're at the age where they can work already. So we're working on just getting them to open up those bank accounts, learn about credit right away, understand that why taxes are being taken out of their checks, understand to put some type of investment aside, even if it's $5 every time they get a check. That's one of the biggest things, bro, because the financial literacy part, because we want to prevent people from being broke. Because most of these kids' parents are broke. That's why they're using drugs. That's why they're drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Bro, you're a man. When we're broke, bro, we can't. You can't even think. When you're completely broke, it's different when your bills are paid and you have nothing in your bank and you have nothing in your pockets. You still, the bills are paid. You're good to go. But when the bills ain't paid, you ain't got no money. Bro, it's just that testosterone's gonna be running. Now you're a frustrated dude because it's just part of what we
Mm-hmm.
do, bro. We're And it
Mm-hmm.
happens a lot in the hood, bro. That's why I think financial literacy and financial issues are the reason why people use drugs, why there's a lot of domestic violence in the hood, why a lot of these men are getting, bro, imagine you're on social media all day, bro, and you a broke dude,
Mm-hmm.
bro, you don't got no job or nothing, and your girl's on watching Hip Hop Wives, dude with money on Hip Hop Wives, and she's on Instagram, you go on Instagram, everybody got money, Twitter got everybody, Facebook, everybody got money, everybody on Facebook acting like they taking a trip every other weekend, you ain't got no damn money, bro, yeah. And then on top of that, you got your issues, what you gonna do? We gonna get this money. You know what I mean, bro? And now you didn't think about all that. People don't think about this, bro. They, you know what I mean, with a wife and or with a boyfriend or with a girlfriend, whatever, with kids. You know what I mean? People don't think about this. And Pops is over there because he had, bro, long story short, is just a long cycle through financial issues, bro. That's the reason why the government
Mm-hmm.
pays people to not work. It just, so we're focused on finances right
Mm-hmm.
now. We have our seminar coming up. It's called From Anger to Passion. It's on the 28th of this month. It's for
Mm-hmm.
teenagers, and it's how to teach kids to go from anger to passion, bro. So and what we do is we first sit with them and find what their passions are. So are you draw? Are you draw? Okay, you're an artist. All right, you like hands. You could be a mechanic. You're a builder. Everybody's got their thing. You're a drawer. You're a mechanic. Everybody's got a thing. Those are your passions. Or an athlete. You're an athlete. You love sports. So instead of punching that hole through the wall when you get angry, go play basketball or go draw something if you're a creative guy, or if you're an entrepreneur, go create
Mm-hmm.
something. Use that anger, bro. So those are our two biggest things, bro, right now, our financial piece, and then just teaching young people how to, and the difference between frustration and anger, and using that anger to like really, I get worked up with it, bro, because
Mm-hmm.
it's one of my biggest projects right now, because we can save lives, bro. We just have this
Mm-hmm.
conversation of literally using anger into passion, bro, because a lot of these kids right now, that's they don't know what to do, bro. They just angry as hell inside and they have no idea. So man, prevent them. Make sure they keep their money. Make sure they don't punch nobody in the face, man.
With the Midwest Barber Competition, can you share some highlights from your past events? How did you showcase the talents and skills of barbers in the Midwest? What impact has the competition had on the barbering community?
Oh man, I think it's had a big impact, bro. We started that a couple of years back. I started the marble competition. Just a side story. I only started that because I wanted to have like my voice in the streets for the Puerto Rican festival. I didn't want fights. I didn't want no violence to happen. So I was always thinking like, how can I reach the streets? I know a lot of people in the streets, but I need to get into the streets. And I knew barbers talk to the streets every day. Barbers are in the hood, and people come there every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
was like, how do I
Mm-hmm.
get all the barbers to love me and all the barbers to share my message? So I started researching. I found barber competitions, and that's when I started barber competition. I was like, man, I need all these guys to love me because I need them to talk to the little homies so they know not to go to Puerto Rican
Mm-hmm.
festival and cause any
Mm-hmm.
issues. So if I get all these
Mm-hmm.
shops, so that's why I started the barber
Mm-hmm.
competition, bro. And with starting the barber competition, then I started realizing a lot of these barbers here were not doing what other barbers were doing, was promoting themselves, using social media to make money. The barbers here, a lot of them, they were just sitting there, bro. They were just sitting there during the day because somebody in the Midwest mentality was telling them that it was too much for them to promote themselves, or like us, bro, like me and you, like we'll do a video, probably be like, ¿qué tú estás haciendo? Tú estás loco con tu camarita esa y sacándote la
Mm-hmm.
foto y el video
Mm-hmm.
y el podcast ese y el
Mm-hmm.
radio. You know what I mean? And people,
Mm-hmm.
that's what they do, bro. And now people are waking up, but I noticed a lot of barbers were doing that,
Mm-hmm.
bro. And again, it goes down. They had nothing to do, so in that way, that a lot of them are going to do their pills. Everybody was just busy, bro. Instead of putting all the energy into social media and promoting
Yeah.
themselves,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
and using these tools, bro. And nobody was doing that here. Nobody was like going to shows or traveling to seminars or traveling in all these. Like me, bro. I wasn't even a barber, and I'm going to barber shows to see how these barber shows are rolling, bro. I ain't got no
Mm.
money really. Pay the bills. I tell wife, babe, I'm gonna go for 2 days. I got to see how this is done. Pay my plane ticket. Have like a little $100 to eat at the hotel. Then we'll make sure I have a free breakfast in the morning so I can eat free breakfast at the hotel, get my free shuttle so I can go. Bro, I'm doing this and I'm not a barber. You know what I mean? And just experience it. And I started
Mm-hmm.
realizing that. So I was like, I'm going to bring that to the city, bro. I'm going to start showing them what it is. I'm going to start putting them on flyers that they've never been on flyers before. I started grabbing some of the barbers here and putting their faces on flyers. When again, social media was just rolling, bro. And bro, we did some amazing stuff, man. The Milwaukee Brewers had never sponsored a barber, never like gave a
Mm.
barber a contract. We ended up getting Melvin from Shop Shop. He was the first one ever to be sponsored from Milwaukee Brewers. And he had his own spot in the bro. It was to the point where they put him in a national commercial. The Milwaukee Brewers lady, the
Mm.
director called me and goes, Yusef, you guys did this. I want you to know the barber show. We had people, we still do, bro. People sponsored by Andis Clippers, the #1 Clipper company in the world,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much, bro. And again, for me, bro, I got LinkedIn, bro, messaging the owner of Andis Clippers 100 times on LinkedIn. Sir, please, sir, I just need 5 minutes. Sir, can you? Next day, sir, hope your day is going well. And it was like 100 messages, bro, until he was like, Yusef, just call me. And then he finally called me, and he was the one that said, hey, I'm gonna give you Clippers every year for free, and I'm gonna pay your trophies. I love what you're doing. Just email this lady every year, and you'll have your stuff, your awards, bro. We're talking about thousands of dollars with the Clippers.
See, consistency. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man,
Consistency. You can't.
bro.
You
I
got.
sent
You
that,
got to. You got to go with it. You can't just. You can't just say I'm gonna quit. You can't. You gotta be. You gotta have consistency and be persistent.
bro. The Puerto Rican festival, bro. Only my wife knows, bro, the pains I went through, my brother. Like everyone laughed at me, bro. Even the Puerto Ricans, I would go to their stores and I would go to their businesses, and they would laugh at me, bro. Like I'm not when I'm telling you, like people would like be sarcastic about. No, I would put the flyer and be like, bro. Like they would laugh that hard because they were like, "You're crazy," and I'm like, "Man, I'm serious. We can make this happen."
What they say is not gonna happen, or
Not gonna happen. Se van a matar todos. Tú estás loco, por eso no los tienen ya. Por eso no tienen el festival. Esta gente está loca. Tú eres un loco. Tú estás... Yeah, bro. Yeah, and the first ones
I
to
get it.
believe
I
me,
get it.
bro.
Cause everything. Yeah.
Los Mexicanos, bro, the Mexicans were the first ones to give me money for that, for the festival, Puerto Rican festival, bro. They were the first ones that were like,
Really.
we want,
Out
yeah,
of
we doing it.
everybody.
Yeah, it was the guy from Chicken Palace,
Wow.
bro, the Mexican dude there, and there was a bunch of raw Mexicans that started helping me, and I didn't have no. They were like, here, vamos,
That's
vamos, vente,
respect,
bori, vente.
bro. That's respect
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, vente, bori, bori, vente, bro. Support everything. And Alderman Donovan, who a lot of people did not like, but he was one of the reasons that there is a Puerto Rican festival today because no park wanted to give me a permit. They didn't want to give me anything. And he was like, hey, I got a park in my district. Don't mess up. Here's your chance. Here's the key. And gave me the key to the electric box and was like, here, because I told him I had no money for lights or any of that stuff or electricity or generators. So he was
Your involvement with the Red Cross in assisting Puerto Rico after Hurricane Maria is commendable. Can you share your experiences and the challenges you encountered while helping the community in Puerto Rico at that time?
man, bro, you looked it up for real. Man. Bro, you
I
know
do
what
my
with that?
research, my brother.
I know, bro. Hey, you know what? I appreciate that, bro, because I've gotten people that be like, and I, bro, and again, you know, I'm a humble dude. I don't feel like I'm really nobody and stuff like that. I just done a lot of stuff, but I just appreciate, bro, because people don't know the pains I've been through for a lot of these things, man. But with the hurricane, bro, when that happened, I had put on Facebook like, hey, I'm going. Like, who wants to go? I'm going. Like a psychopath. I should never done that. That was a bad thing to do. That after it all happened, I'm like, thank God I didn't go over there with a group of people. You know what I mean? Thank God I ended up with a group of people and just show up without the government because it was insane. But yeah, man, I ended up putting it on Facebook. I started getting ready to go by myself. Thank God I didn't. And then no one wanted to go. So at the last minute, no, everyone backed up. And I was like, man, I gotta go. So I called the Red Cross and I go, hey man, I'm the president of Puerto Rican Festival here. I know Spanish. I'm healthy. I know the island real well. They just kept brushing me off, bro. So I'm calling every day, bro. I'm literally calling this lady every day. Listen, blah, blah, listen, go. Finally, she goes, you said there's a plane leaving in 2 days. Get to over here and let's get you qualified. I go to the Red Cross, bro. I ended up taking these courses, CPR courses, all for like a whole day and a half. Then the next day they go, you need a bunch of shots. You need shots. So I couldn't get the shots all in one place because legally you couldn't. So I'm going like clinic to clinic getting different shots, bro. And then that night I get a call
Hmm.
like 9 o'clock at night. They're like, hey, you're leaving at 5 a.m. And I'm like, that's when it hit. And I look at my girl and I'm like,
Mm.
oh shit, my son. And they're like, you're leaving with the Army, 5 a.m. flight. You're gonna be landing in Puerto Rico. You're staying in this church in the basement. That's when it hit me, bro. And then I get to I get there to Puerto Rico, bro. It was bad. It was
That's
bad.
that's an experience, my brother.
Yeah, bro. It was when you land, when you got on the plane, it was tarps everywhere. It was like the movies. It was tarp. The whole island was tarped up. So it was tarps. But when you got
Mm.
to the airport, bro, it was like a third world, like when you look at it on like CNN and stuff, when you see like people in airports running around like crazy and with no shirts on and like kids crying and babies and all that and people in line,
Hmm.
bro, that's what it was. Like I get off the plane, I come in and I get through the tunnel and then bro, this heat because there's no AC electricity was like just consumes you, and all you see is half naked women crying, babies crying everywhere, people sweating, people with IVs in the air. This is the airport, bro. You can't. There's nowhere to go. People are like rushing you. Go, go, you got bro. So they're pushing you off, man. You get into the everyone, bro. Everyone was like in a shock look. Like everyone you could tell had happened, and they were just like, no one was really talking. It was just a weird vibe. The guy that picked me up in the taxi cab, he had just came back in because he took a cruise. The cruise filled up with people, and they went to the middle of the ocean. Like anyone that was by like the ships, like a lot of people from La Perla, because La Perla, tú sabes, La Perla está ahí abajo en la agua. So anyone en La Perla se podía montar en los cruceros. So ellos se montaron los cruceros y se iban en el medio de la agua to avoid. So he had just got back. It was crazy, bro. We lived in the bottom of a church for a while, bro. And I remember it was like 3 in the morning. It was pitch dark, bro, in a church. We're meeting with maps and stuff like that. And then everyone's together, bro. And they go, Yussef Morales, Mr. Morales. And I'm like, that's me. Get over here. So at this point, I'm like, damn, they found out I was a felon. Because I was trying to hide it the whole time because I was like, they're not going to let me go if they find out. So at this point, I'm like, oh, they found out. They called me and I'm like, all right. I'm already here. The worst thing is going to send me back or something like that. But I know there's no planes leaving within this week until next week, so they're going to have to ride it out with me here. Bro, no, they were like, you're part of a reunification team. You're going with them tonight. Grab your vest, grab your stuff. You're going on. I was a reunification team. I don't even know what the hell the word means. And I'm like, all right. So I grab my vest. I go outside. It's like 2 in the morning, bro. They open up the door because they lock the doors at midnight. So you're stuck in this gate. So they open up the gates. You run out, bro, and all you see is heroin addicts and the people that stay outside. Yeah, we get in the car, bro, and the old man goes, the old white man goes, you like to pee? And then I was like, yeah, I pee. And he was like, you like food? And I go, yeah, food. This dude's in the car, and he goes, well, get the my Jeep, because all we do is look for people here. We don't eat, we don't piss. All we do is find humans. So if you eat and you piss, get the hell out the Jeep. And I go, well, I don't have to eat or piss. I'll just go. I talked to him just like that with attitude back in then. But these people had already been there, bro. I got there 5 weeks. Like I got there, I think it was like 3 to 4 weeks after. These people have been there when it happened. So I already knew, you could tell in their face, they were already like gone. Like they're not even like mentally like there anymore. They've seen death. They've seen, in the Red Cross, bro, there's no like structure, my brother. There's no like check in with this guy. No, here's your radio. Here's your thing. Go out there. Call the FBI if something happens. Here's the numbers. Here's a radio and leave. So yeah, bro, and yeah, bro, and you just go, and we would get a printout every morning of missing people. Like if you had a missing lady, you would fill out a Red Cross. Bro, I used to be on Facebook like, fill out the form so I can find your family, because people would message me to help them find their family. But yeah, bro, we did a lot of stuff, man. We had one of my friend's moms, bro, on her way to her house, she ended up passing away. She died. So there was a lot of it was death everywhere, bro. It was insane, bro. Because you would find people, those people that wasn't there. It was just, we were in everywhere and all over the island. It was an experience, bro. It was crazy. It changed my life, bro. Like it really, like I got home, bro, and I was like playing with the light switch for like an hour because I hadn't seen lights in so long and stuff like that. I was giving like water bottles, bro, to little kids. I would like had to hide them because if not, they would rob them for the water bottle and stuff like that. So it was, yeah, bro, that was one of my life things that like really took my humbleness or my like God, like my ways or my positivity to like a whole other level now.
What are some of the biggest lessons you've learned on your journey of helping others? How have these lessons shaped your approach and perspective on life?
Oh man, that's what we're here for. It's just one thing I always tell people now, bro, as I've learned, because I'm 37 now, bro, and I've done a lot of stuff. And I'm just kind of like slowly like getting like to my point where I've done a lot of fun, like a lot of stuff where I'm finally getting to where I'm financially getting there. I'm finally getting to where I want to be, my family, because I gave so much time. So I always tell people, get your stuff first, man. Like get your stuff first and then help out a lot. It's like, oh, they say that whole airplane thing. I just seen it the other day where it's like, put your mask on first and then save the rest, kind of a thing in the plane. I always tell that because that's my biggest experience, bro. I've done a lot of stuff to help with the community and I don't regret a thing, but um, I always tell people, just get your stuff first, man, before I know you want to do these great things as a nonprofit, but do a for-profit first. Get some money. But I've learned is, bro, that you got to do it. If we don't do it, that there's no one going to do it, bro. Like there's no one to do it. Everyone's going to look at you like you're this hero, and some people are going to look at you even like when you like me, bro, when I post stuff, I don't post everything, bro. My wife will tell you I do a lot of stuff every day for kids, people, every day, bro. There's not one day that there's not one thing I don't do. And I don't care. That's what I'm here for. But the things I do post because I think it motivates other people to do other things.
Yeah, yeah,
So then you get a lot of different, no matter what, bro, I always tell people just do it. Just help people. Just do what you gotta do. Realize that people get caught up in personas of Facebook and they think people are like perfect. Like for example, bro, with the baby, you know, my son, and I just use this example because and I don't know how much time we left, but I just use this example because it's God again, bro. But
mm,
a lot of people don't even understand, bro, that my son was in the NICU the whole time I was planning the Puerto Rican festival. You know, he's in the hospital, bro, barely going through all this stuff. And a lot of people didn't know this, bro. But you see, but that's the thing, bro, that people don't understand that. They look at social media and they
yeah,
think people are cool and they fine and things are dandy. They
yeah,
don't understand. So that's why it's so important to just help people, bro. And just like if there's something you could do, like if there's something you could do, like me, bro. If I got a coat on and it's raining hard as hell and I got no shirt underneath, I'm giving you a coat. I'm a beast. I don't care. I'm a beast. Something. Not everybody's a beast. I'm a
mm,
beast.
mm,
If I get sick, I'm gonna deal with it, or I'm gonna run. I'm gonna do something. So there's just if you can be that person, bro. Like I tell my son, be that light. Just be that light. It's just gonna come back to you 100 times, bro. And especially with kids, man. If anything with kids, with me is um, anything to do with kids, bro. Get more involved. But bro, God blesses you, man. God blesses you, bro. The thing is, you help each other. We're all connected in this world. People got to start realizing that. And even people that you don't deal with, even people you don't like, bro, just always try to find. At my office, bro, people are always like, man, you're the only one that talks to everybody. I hate this person. I hate that person. I hate that guy. This guy sucks. This guy this. You
mm,
talk to everybody. I'm like, well, I don't like that guy either. I don't like that guy either. I don't like that guy either. But we're humans, bro. I don't know what he's going through. He probably going home. His girl probably don't even look at him. His wife don't look at him. His kids probably think he ain't cool. You know what I mean? I don't know what this man or this lady or this. Um, but bro, that's why you push it forward. You be that light. You do what you can. That's how I live, bro. That's how my sons are gonna live. That's how I hope all my guys live because it just goes around, bro. And karma's real, bro. Karma's real, man. Do good things are gonna come back at you. Um, yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I just seen it work, bro. I'm one of those guys. I was not.
yeah, yeah,
I wasn't like a gangbanger. I was never, but all my guys were gangbangers. But I'm just like a dad that was in the hood, bro, and I see it like because I was in the dark, bro. I remember being like 21,
mm,
22,
mm,
bro, living on 24th and Kilburn, bro, just drinking every day, bro, partying every day.
mm,
Females, just I was bringing. That's when I brought Nicky Jam in 2009, bro. I was bringing De La Ghetto
mm,
in 2011. But that point in my life, bro, was when I was like in these dark, like just the shades completely closed, bro, waiting for nighttime to come so I can go back out and do my thing again, living like a fucking demon, bro. You know what I mean? And then once you start realizing that change, bro, it's for real, bro. Like it works. Like I try to
mm,
tell cats, I'm
mm,
like, bro, this is for real. Like this works. Like I be bro. When I post on Facebook, it's like me trying to shake people. Like, bro, let me tell you, like I'm a
mm,
real nigga. Like I'm trying to tell you this shit, bro.
mm,
Like I've been through that.
mm, mm.
But yeah, man, that's what I try to promote every day, man. Not just on social media, but around, bro. Because I hope that 100 motherfuckers like me get together, um, in a room full of positivity with money, where everybody's doing good, and then we can be like, "Hey, it's 100 of us with money. Let's go help 300 kids."
Yeah,
And we all trust
yeah,
each other, bro. And it's trust, bro. So it's
yeah,
all together, bro. It's all together, helping out
yeah,
people
yeah,
and
yeah.
builds that whole pyramid. You know what I mean?
For my last questions, with everything that you have going on right now, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Man, 5 years, bro. I can tell you exactly, bro, because I talk about this is what I think about every day, bro. But my goal is, man, to have my new agency now, my marketing agency. I want it to be one of the biggest agencies in Milwaukee, and hopefully have a couple clients from across the country. But I want to help Milwaukee people get their businesses going. So everybody can have money, bro. I always say the same quote, bro. I don't want to buy jet ski for myself. I want everybody to buy jet skis. I want everybody to get jet skis, so we can all ride jet skis. But I want to just be running my Tribe Leaders of America nonprofit, bro. I want to be getting an award from the Milwaukee Bucks at the Bucks arena in the middle of a game for helping thousands and thousands and thousands of kids, bro. I want to have a video playing on the big screen of the Milwaukee Bucks of all of the kids that we've brought up there, bro, and just look and be like, yep, I told y'all. And I want to see the more of the Puerto Rican festival, bro, be one of the biggest festivals in the country. I want people in Orlando to fly in here because we got some of the best artists. that's what it's gonna be, bro. The festival is gonna be big. Tribe Leaders of America is big, and then the agency we're gonna grow this agency so we can help all these business owners I'll get there, bro. So that's my goal in 5 years, bro. I just wanna keep grinding, bro. I have my office at Tribe Leaders Camp, so I have to drive through my land every day. Have my house near it. Grow this agency, bro, so we can help all these businesses get money. Help the city's growing, bro. A lot of, I know. Just one thing I want to throw in there: the city's growing, bro. A lot of people got to realize that people are staying behind, man. Milwaukee's gonna be one of the biggest cities that they're in the country. It's gonna be one of the biggest. The Bucks ain't going over, the Brewers ain't going over, brother. There's skyscrapers going on like crazy. A lot of people don't know that there's a lot of companies, tech companies, moving into Milwaukee right now. A lot of them, bro. Look it up. You Google it. Tech companies moving everywhere. People got to take advantage of that, bro. It's go time. Whoever goes now in a couple of years, these are the people that are gonna be winning, bro. So I hope that in 5 years, bro, the Tribe Leaders is rolling, the agency's rolling. Helped hundreds of businesses. I helped thousands of kids. I did my part, and then I could see my boys take over after that. My son's getting older now, and I hope that in 5 years, he's the one running this festival, or he's at least one of the top guys.
I appreciate you taking the time to be on this podcast.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate you having me today, man. Any other time we talk, hopefully in a couple of years we talk and everything we spoke about has came true, man. Good luck to you in the podcast, bro. Keep rocking with it, man. And again, if anybody's interested, bro, in mentoring anything, tribeleadersofamerica.com. Anything with the Puerto Rican Festival, PR Festival, Wisconsin. I know a lot of guys want to perform at the festival. They can always reach out to me through the fest. Or again, if you want to be a mentor, man, tribeleadersofamerica.com. Or just reach
How
out
can
to
they
me,
find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Yussef Morales, or on Instagram, BHM Yussef. Or Facebook is again, or Facebook is the easiest way. Instagram, just reach out to me. Any of my websites go directly to my phone, so email them, you'll be able to reach out. Or anybody that just sees us and is stuck, and you're like, man, I'm trying to figure out what to do with my life. I got some things we could probably do. You got nothing to do. We got some kids we can help. We got some jobs that we can fill up, and maybe you can find your passion through some of the things we're doing. So you feel free to reach out, man. I appreciate you, Joy, for having me, bro.